లేదు అతను చూడండి. Yeah, you see what happens, you see down the line, ant does not sleep, it is continuously working. So what is that to make the ant continuously work? Where it doesn't require sleep. You see, man goes to sleep not because the body is tired, the soul is tired of the limitations of the body. It slips up into the Sahasrara chakra to be one with God. Sahasrara chakra is the realm of Supreme God. Okay, when the soul slips up there and the body drops, okay, you are sleeping. If you, this you can observe in a child, it will be playing like very naughtily. Suddenly you find the way say Shabdana, it will be sleeping somewhere, snoring. Okay, because child doesn't have an activity of mind, it slips up into Sahara, it goes into Samadhi very easily. Okay, so then with half an hour sleep, it gets up, it comes up so fresh as if it has slept the whole night. There, then this will happen automatically. See, you will sleep only when you want to sleep, when you need to sleep. Yes, it's from the routine happens. ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ನಾವು ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಮಲಗೋದು ಅದು ಬಿಕಮ್ ರೆಜಿಮ್ ಥರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು, ಇದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆ ಥರ ಏನಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ದಿ ನ್ಯೂ ರೆಜಿಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್. See, actually, if you say in Shambhala, everyone gets up at 3 o'clock. Okay, and 3 to 6 they do sadhana, meditation. Okay, after 6 the sunrise they are out for their own activity. Nobody is told what they should do. There is a centralized energy source above the palace of Lord Maitreya, where it's gem. Everyone who is inducted into Shambhala is first day he goes inside and prostrates to Lord Maitreya. He is seated on a throne with 18 steps. It's all gems. It's the whole palace of Maitreya is carved out of a single gem. The palace, it's the whole palace, it will be 10 times your Vidansvada, such a big size. And there are 12 different entrances to that gem. And the top of the gem, extension of the same gem is just like a diamond. It's a huge gem. The gem itself will be around 72 meters in size. Okay. That is the conductive energy which conducts the lives of everyone in Shambhala. Nobody is told anybody. The moment anybody go and process to Maitreya, he takes the kundalini with the staff, he pulls the kundalini from Mooladhara to fixes it in Sahasrara chakra, and everyone gets put in tune immediately, and the staff is reversed and kept. So immediately the person gets connected. Afterwards he is free to go and do whatever he wants. And because there is nothing which he can do what he wants, he will know what he has to do. You understand? Here what happens, everyone in the system, even if they know what they are doing, they wait for somebody to tell them. In our worldly system, because we have been enslaved by the Mughals and the Britishers, our slavery has gone into our blood. So we want to be told. We never want to take decisions, and we don't want to take responsibility for anything. Government. What is government? We are the government. When will this human, even educated people don't think that. When the voting comes, they sit in their houses watching TV. They don't go to voting booth and vote. And what is the use of their MBA? They can shove it up their ass. There's no use. They don't have that much responsibility, So what's the point in things? Here, everyone will complain, this area is are seri madak hilibekalla. Your politics is the last resort of scoundrels. So you have filled it up. You have filled up scoundrels in politics. Now you have no right to complain. You understand? You really want to get into politics, clean it up. See, maneyalli kasa adre get into the kasa and get out of the after you can wash yourself up. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಕಸ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಗಾಡಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಕಸ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಸ ನಾವು ತುಂಬಿದ್ದು, ಅದು ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದು ನಮಗೆ ವಾಸನೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ ವಾಸನೆ. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಆ ಹಾಳು ಗಾಡಿ ಬಂದು ವಾಸನೆ ಬಂದು, ಅದೇ ಹಾಳು ಗಾಡಿ ವಾಸನೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ವಾಸನೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು, ಅವ್ನು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ವಾ? ನಾವು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಇವನ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ದಿಸ್. ವಿ ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ರು, ಕಸ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆದರೆ ಹೋಗಲಿ. Basically, the universal consciousness has to descend into everybody. That means it is not a new thing. It is a very age-old thing. In those days, they used to build houses with dinne outside. ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ, ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋರು, ನೀರು ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋರು, ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ಬಂದು ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬಂದು ಮನೆ ಬಾಗಿಲು ತಟ್ಟೋಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುಡಿಯೋಕೆ ನೀರು ಬೇಕು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋರು, ದಿನ ಮಜ್ಜಿಗೆ ಪಾನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ಟಿರೋರು ಮಡಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. That is the kind of society which we are from. Okay. ಈ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೀರು ಬಾಟಲ್ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಯ್ತು. ಐ ಮೀನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದನ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಜರ್ಮನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀರ್ ಇಸ್ ಚೀಪರ್ ದನ್ ವಾಟರ್. ದೇ ಬೈ ಬಿಯರ್, ಯು ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್ ಬಿಯರ್. ಆ ಥರ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದ? ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ಜರ್ಮನಿ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಅದೇ see one thing, all this experience which you are having, record it. And what you can see, it is not only going to be at the level of astral, it is going to appear in the physical level itself. So physical level, whatever manipulation. Hmm. 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 See, one thing you must understand, you see the connectivity. Whenever Atul has come, somehow you ring up. Even other day it was a different time. You today morning also, see how it happens. They see there is one universal consciousness which is working. So you must understand. One more thing which I want to tell is, wear slippers in the house. We have one pair of slippers for the house. Don't walk barefoot. Have this acupressure slippers ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ ರಬ್ಬರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ with points. ಆಯ್ತು, do that. And if possible, wear a socks also. ಸಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈಗ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ವಾರ್ಮ್ ಸಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಾಟನ್ ಸಾಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸಾಕು, ಉಲನ್ ಬೇಡ. ಓಕೆ. See, only one thing which you must understand, wherever you see nature, whatever form it is, look at it as Brahman. Venerate that. Let us venerate nature, and let us celebrate the presence of God everywhere, every second, all in us, around us. That is the way Satya Yuga is going to come. Because when you see God in everyone, how can you cheat anybody? How can you get cheated by anybody? Yes, you understand. Okay, just like see, like that in a paper ನೋಡೋದಲ್ಲ, Pakistan 500 children ಎಲ್ಲ chain ಮಾಡಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು. Human beings cannot think like that. You see, a terrorist is not a human being. There is no need for the human rights for them. You see, you understand. They simply have to be destroyed. Yes. And unfortunately, ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಆಗ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಆಗ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋವಾಗ ಕೋಪ ತರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದೇ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಮ್. ಏನು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ you see, actually one thing, you see, once you are in Shambhalano, even what they sleep between 9 and 3, it is not sleep in the terms of sleep. See, they slip off into the Parabrahma consciousness, they be one with Parabrahma. Okay, there the manifest and unmanifest happen simultaneously. Between 9 to 3 they are in the unmanifested Brahman. Between 3 to 9 they are in the manifested Brahman. You see, what people are trying to reach in after end of so many thousands of years, tapas is happening daily there. See, daily in the night, between 9 and 3 they are with Brahman, as Brahman. Okay, at 3 o'clock they get up as human, as Divya Purushas, and perform meditation. And after, you may think that once they are in Brahman, why are they doing meditation? You see, maneli akki ide, but anna ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. If anna is Brahman, akki is Brahman, anna is manifested. You see, you cannot simply keep, you cannot eat akki just like that. So you have to prepare. That's how it is. See, if the manifested is pure and perfect, how can the unmanifest, the Brahman is perfect and pure, all his manifestation also is perfect and pure. There is no imperfection in nature. Even Congress glass has a purpose. We may not know the purpose. You know, and has anybody treated Congress glass with love and affection? You talk to it with love and affection, it will tell you what it can be used for. You are hating it, and it will only give you same material only. No. Nothing in Satya Yuga, nobody will hate anything, anyone, because nobody is other than themselves. Everyone identifies himself with, like you have a small finger, you have a thumb, which is great, which is sacred. You don't see the difference at all. Okay. But record your experiences. Everything will be well. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to see once in a while. No, whenever I see, I will see the differences. Okay. Take care. Have a great day. You the 11 in the class? And Ajikal ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅವರಿಗೆ they must think of an agenda for themselves. Their life is not over that educating the children, getting them married ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. Let them do work here. Yes. No, because see, they should not, first of all they must be free from their discomfort. Why the torture? They are suffering discomfort, they are carrying it forward to somebody else. You see, suppose if they are not in discomfort, if you are properly fed the child and given toys to the child will be happily playing. If you are not fed the child properly, definitely nagging the mother. So now grandmothers are like grandchildren. They are nagging the mother. You are the mother now. You face it. Take care. Okay. Take care. Bye. Bye. He is taking classes for old ladies who are coming in the yoga teacher. Everybody, I said, you see, you treat them like children. They have been listening to them. Because why they are nagging in the houses, nobody listens to them. ಮಗ ಏನಮ್ಮ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಆಯ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಮಾತಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಅವನ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಜೊತೆ ಅವನು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಯಾರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ nobody there to talk to. That's why they're like ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇಷ್ಟು ಇವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಾಕಿದ್ವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಲ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಷ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ ನನ್ನ ಮಗಳು ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಮದರ್ಗೆ ಐ ಸೆಡ್ why are you showing your irritation with your mother? She is living only for you. Don't you realize that? You ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ they take the people who are doing most for them, they think they are doing this and they take them granted. You may be 14 hours in your job and all those things, but all the 14 hours you are thinking of only job. They are thinking of you. Don't you know that? They are doing tapas on you. Every second they are thinking about is that not? That tapas is keeping you going there. Once let them start thinking of you, you are gone. All of you are gone. You will be like robots without electricity. That's what happened. The children who have been pushed up into America, why they have because they have lost the connectivity with the parents who are here. ಯಾಕೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೂ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಕಾಯ್ತಾರೆ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡೋಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಫೀಲ್ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್. ಈಗ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಈಗ ಮರ ಬೆಳೆದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮರ ಉಳಿಯಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. They don't even understand. You see, these days children, they must understand the parents are the roots. Parents are the roots. You understand? On them are the trunk and the branches, flowers, leaf, etc. etc. Leaf belutte barutte, leaf belutte barutte, root hogutte baruttalla yavaglu ಇದೆ. The very first root is there till the last day it is there. The parents are like the roots. You understand? People must realize that. See, I would advocate for the new generation, go back to joint family living. If you can't respect your own people, how can you respect others?
Yeah, that's the question. How the society actually should be designed.
See, how the society will get designed. We don't have to get designed is everyone will start living in tune with the self.
Okay.
So now people do not know what the self is. Okay. So look at the sun. Your self is something similar to the sun, but much more glorious and grander than the sun. So as a regular habit, get 1 hour before sunrise. Do your meditation, do your work exactly at sunrise. If you can see at the sun, very lucky. If you are in a place where there's flats and such, look in the direction where the sun rises. Look in that direction, venerate to the sun. Stand with folded arms and pray to the Lord Sun. I know that you are the window of my Atma. The sun which is a window to your Atma. The sun is only a window. Okay. Your self is a billion times as brilliant and as expansive as the sun. And the beauty of our solar system is we are the center of the universe. This sun is the center of the universe. The Lord Shivananda who is there in it, he is not Lord Shivananda only for this sun. He is the Lord for all the suns in all the 18 lokas. You see? So that is his thing. So that way we are lucky to be on this earth. There is not that life is there only on this earth. Life is there several earths. Even in the Bhuloka group of earths, there are several solar systems, there are several earths. In every earth, there's life form like ours, and it is in different age time frame. Like ours is Kali Yuga, ended Satya Yuga started. There's something will be Treta Yuga, something Dwapara Yuga, after the Krishna. Yella agta irutte. Simultaneously, there can be several Krishna, several dramas happening. Simultaneously happening in all this things. They are unaware of other worlds.
They are in different dimension.
They are in the same plane in different dimension. The different solar systems are there. The same Goloka group of earths is several. Like you say Infosys. Infosys is not only in Bangalore. It is several places. No, one simple company can have several places being managed by one setup. Like that.
But scientists are not able to find that.
Because see, basically the approach to the science is only growing. Now our whatever science we have on the earth is only infancy. The real science. And all this is started only because Satya Yuga started. See, whatever scientific evolution you have seen in the last 10 years is what you didn't see last 100 years. Why? And even the natural calamities, what you didn't see last 100 years, you have seen in 10 years. Everything is accelerating. Everything moving in the accelerated pace. Just like you see, if you see even in the time frame of day to day, the morning 4 to 6 will move very fast. 6 to 8 will not that speed.
Why is it like that?
Because the energies are like that. You see, like suppose if you are interested in some movie or book, no, ಎಷ್ಟು ಗಂಟೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. If you are bored up, no, every page will be lagging. If you are going to a particular place which you like to go, the distance will not matter. If you don't like the person where you are going, even 1 kilometer is too far away. It's just an attitude, thought. Yes, yes.
So what then is science, scientific knowledge?
See, scientific knowledge, you are using senses to know certain things. Okay, now there are certain things, even the physical body itself is only 3% of your being. So that 97% other things. So your life, understanding everything limited to this 3% of the being. What about your astral body? Has anybody thought of astral body? Like see, now today you are sent a satellite and spaceship and found out the Saturn is bluish in color. So in millions have written, they have written Shloka, Neelanjana Samabhasham, Ravi Putra Martanda, all this about Shanishwara. How they wrote that?
What then is the composition of human body? Say
the physical, human physical body is a replica of the entire universe. Okay. Each part in the body has been given separate function. Now, as per your cloning theory, with one cell you can duplicate a human body. You say, fine. That means every part in the body can do the work of that part, but it does not do. Liver can do kidneys work, kidney can do spleens work, but they don't do.
Okay.
When you can take one cell from the body and duplicate the whole physical body, is it not obvious he is capable? No, they will not do. That's how it is. So even in the society, how it should be, anyone designed to do work, he must do only his work, he must do it properly. He must not try to do somebody else's work. You see, the hand should only write. Hand, you should not walk in the hand. What for? You are the child.
One cell can be replicated into whole body.
Yes, whole body.
Each cell is different.
Yes, each cell has its own function. So that means, like you got liver, you got spleen, you got kidney. You can take this out and see. Each has got a different function. But in the basic structure, they are all only ether vibrating at a different frequency. You see, and they have got different functions. They simply obey the functions it is given. Yes. Now, suppose you have got diabetes. I will only say the best thing is you befriend a tree. Befriend a tree, plant trees, befriend a tree. You interact with the tree, and the energy, tree has got aura of 4 times its size.
4 times.
4 times the tree which is outside my house. Now I am sleeping in the aura of the tree. That's why everybody comes to my home, they are very peaceful and happy here. You understand? I have given names to the tree. They are beings, they are not mere trees.
Okay.
One is, I got Sarmishta and this Sukanya. I call them that. I address them as trees. They are beings. You see. So they have energies. And incidentally, the one tree which is there, its seed is treatment for diabetes.
Oh.
Yes. It's like that. And its blades like the helicopter blades. It just when the season it flies, it's a big thing. It'll fly several. One fruit will have several seeds.
Now coming back to the human composition, so we have senses. And then we have a counter to that, which are the astral senses. What about the astral
one thing you must understand. In the sense instrument itself, all the sense instruments are two-way channels.
Okay.
Because of selfish existence of several hundreds of years, thousands of years, we have lost the use of, like let us say you have the earlobe. Have you ever observed the earlobe? It looks like a fetus. You see the ear, it looks like a fetus, head there, and like fetus in the womb. So why suppose if you shear the ear away, you can still hear. It does not impact your hearing. But why it is placed? Nature is not a fool to manufacture one single waste. What is the purpose of this ear? It is like made out of like cartilages and all things. What do you think it is? It is for sending, not for receiving.
It's sending.
Sending, for sending. Have you ever tried to send? You can send words. You can send thoughts. You can send ideas. You can send pictures. See your eyes itself. It is not convex. To receive should be convex. But it is to send, it is concave. You have never seen it.
Why is it like fetus then?
Because you see, this is the head. When you, with the left hand, you touch the right ear, you are activating the brain. Thing. Like this. That's why when you hold this, what happens? You lock up the astral body. You see, you lock. You sit down and up. Astral body will be straight. The physical body go up and down. When you do this to Ganapati, the energy of the Ganapati will open the brain cells. Only the Ganapati, you don't do other deities. You see. When you are doing this, when you are holding this, when you sit down, hold the breath. When you stand up, you must leave the breath. It's a pranayama exercise. Simply you do. So when you hold the breath, the astral body is fixed. When you sit down, when you stand up, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, it's a pranayama. And you do it gently. We only do it as a matter of ritual.
Yes.
It's not a ritual. It is a function. Yes. Why they tell only to Ganapati? Because what is Ganapati? He is combination of intelligence. See, he has got all human form, element form, all combination is there. He is a composite energy. So you do this. That's what it is. So lot of things. See, our traditions and culture is more scientific than all the science which you are talking in the world. See, you are putting this cow dung in front of the house, you think that once it dries up, it gives out a kind of energy which will not allow virus to enter the house. In those days, if you see, they used to have a tub of water outside the house and a mug. They have to clean the feet outside. Vaipur will tell only then step into the house. And they will put rangoli on the cow dung, they say, with influence of some design there. See, actually, what is that? They are feeding the ants. If you are feeding the ants outside, why they will come inside the house? See, they ant. See, you keep a spoon of sugar and salt outside. The ant will go only to sugar. It will go near the salt. It will never go near salt. Even by mistake, you keep it with the kitchen ready. There, by mistake, they put salt for the tea. Ant will never do. You see. That's how.
My grandmother was telling they used to put cow dung on the house, roof of the house.
Yes.
What is the scientific reason for that?
Same thing, energy. Energy. It used to push in positive energy inside and negative energy deflect like you are having sun film now. You are allowing the light to deflect the light heat outside. Like that. It was the sun film of those days. Yes.
Okay.
It will draw energy, positive energy from the sun and push it in. The negative will reflect in.
What are the material contents of the?
See, the cow dung is sacred because we believe that the energies of all the gods are there in the cow. See, and all the refuse of the cow, whether it's urine or milk or cow dung, and because cow dung, what happens? It grazes, and you see, the cows with horns are better. You can do one thing: take the milk from the cows with a horn, and the cow which is kept without horn, and take you take a pendulum and see the energy. You see the difference because it is an antenna.
Okay.
It is an antenna. It down. You see, all the gods are really, it takes cosmic energy from through the horns and sends it through its bloodstream and downloads it to the milk and gives it to you. So you share for your own. Can you think it will not hurt other cows because see. Their cows have been having horns and cows hurting another cow very rarely. How many cows will die because cows hurting another cow? Maybe 10 or 100, it's not a big deal, doesn't happen. But simply, see, we think of our convenience only. We are not bothered about inconvenience of that creature. And keeping a cow standing in one place, feeding it, milking it, allowing it to shit there, it is not correct. The cow must be grounded to the earth. It should move on the earth. It must draw energy from the feet. It must draw energies from the sky. You see, a cow's milk will get all the 5 elements energy. It eats the grass from the earth. It walks on the earth. It moves through space. It drinks water. All these 5 you get from cow's milk. You will get.
And then in the cow dung and urine, what are the ingredients?
See, cow dung, what happens is what it is. See, it's all fiber. So all this energy comes in the cow dung energy is for the crops. And the gomutra, urine is for, it's the best fertilizer. Best pesticide is that. Best pesticide is that. Okay. But the cow should be not fed with all cooked things. Cow should eat only natural things, uncooked things. Even the human beings, our teeth are designed to be vegetarian only. We don't have canines to tear meat, but still we tear meat. Like you see, elephant teeth are flat teeth. That's why they don't eat. So the lion and tiger is different. It's got two fangs like they eat for carrying meat. They also eat raw meat. They don't eat cooked meat.
But tribals used to eat whatever food they get.
It is available as whatever available they used to eat.
Okay.
You understand? Because see, if they are taught, they will know. And that's why their behavior. See, after all, your this fifth kosha is Annamaya kosha. It is composition of food elements what you have taken. So its response and reactions is depending on what you have brought it developed with. Suppose if you are building a house with sand and mud, it will be like that. If you want cement, it will be like that.
What are the different koshas?
See, the first kosha is Anandamaya kosha. It is the first sheath around the Atman. This is purpose of the kosha is to keep the soul always in bliss, irrespective of whatever conditions it may go through in its several existence on the earth. Second is Vijnanamaya kosha. Vijnanamaya kosha is intelligence. This has got the data of everything which is there in the 18 lokas from downward. It is acquired in the 18 lokas. Next is Manonmaya kosha. It has got a blueprint of the physical body which you are going to get on the earth. It has got some spiritual arrangements. It has got the capacity to stretch to infinity. Okay, as record. Okay. Next is you have got the Pranamaya Sharira. Pranamaya Sharira is the cementing factor between the body and the other koshas. Okay, other core. It is cementing factor. Like this, the cement in this building, it is holding the sand, it is holding the plaster, it is holding the steel, it is holding the bricks. Suppose this building that cement loses its gripping power, everything will go like powder. This building is held together, even the steel is not holding anything. Everything is held by cement.
Okay.
Yes, it is just like that. When the cement loses its gripping power, that's why when a person is approaching his last days of life, the prana cementing factor slowly loses its power of hold. So from the feet it starts withdrawing. So the man starts dying from the feet. Finally it comes to the heart. When it comes to the head, it is sometimes heartbeat will stop. Still the person will be alive. At the brain it splits. See, the jiva slips out because it entered the physical body with the first breath. It will leave out with the last breath.
Then what is the last kosha? Pranamaya kosha.
Pranamaya kosha. The first kosha is Annamaya. The last kosha is Annamaya kosha. Sharira. Anna. It is made of Annamaya kosha because it is made out of food.
Food, water, and only food.
Food you can see. There are four water, solids, gas, everything is there. It's like that. So basically, you are talking again, addressing the question: how the new age will be. Everyone will be happy doing his nitya karmas. He will be doing his duties perfectly. He'll be happy in doing what he is doing, and he'll be aware that whatever is being done through him is being done the one and one absolute God. See, now the new age will have everyone worshipping sun. All energies will come from sun. Everyone will be, because if you want one universal God, formless God is sun.
What are the benefits?
Benefits. See, simple. Say when you look at the sun, there are 64 type of rays which are coming to you.
Okay.
These 64 types of rays we call as 64 arts. You see. Now each person is designed to bring out one particular art, 2 or 3 arts. Now that you have to pray to, and okay, sun will decide what is right for you. You perfect that. Once you are perfect, another thing will happen. Like this, song and dance go together. All the singers cannot be dancing, but dancers understand what songs are. They dance like that. So like that, everyone, and you see, it is not one birth you cannot bring out all the qualities. So you take different births again and again. Birth itself is not a wrong thing. You see, and karma is just a currency with which you buy the physical body. To get a physically available on that, you must have karma. Otherwise, you cannot be on the earth. Yes. If you want to go by flight, you must have the boarding pass and ticket. Yes, you have to have. So let us not look at. See, when you say somebody is a jivan mukta, it means that he is not going to be born again. He can be born any number of times, but he is not bound by the limitations of the body. He lives I can talk to thousands of pages. I don't love to talk because everybody circulates their guru like a visiting card. For me, my guru is my heart throb. I will not talk about him. It's my own thing. I don't prefer to talk about him. Because, and only this much I would like to say, whatever you see and whatever you think I am capable of is only because of him. I myself do not exist. As a person, I have nothing. I have not even studied. My qualification only matriculation. Even that I didn't want to study. I didn't think this was necessary. So generally, if you want to see how the new age beings will be there, the new age there will be clusters of hamlets all around the earth. Okay, and everyone will be in tune with nature. All manifestation will happen instantaneously. Everyone will experience the presence of Supreme God. All trees will yield wonderful flowers and fruits. Okay, the existing structure of the world will be destroyed.
Cities
will be reconstructed. Everything will be reconstructed. See, let us not use the term destroyed. Will be restructured, reconstructed, not restructuring. Reconstruct. Everything will be changed. Everything will be changed. Because what happens is, even now when you see demolish the building, they use the Vaskar and all. They use all this marker. After I live one bit to see this change basically is going to happen from inside to outside, not outside to inside. From the level of consciousness, people are going to, because consciousness is the purest. There cannot be impurity in the consciousness. See, consciousness is a realm which is operated by the soul. Mind and intellect have received the vestiges of vasanas. The physical body reflects that. Just like if I give in a cup rasam, it will be rasam only. If I give tea, same cup I can give a tea. Like body is just a container. See, it only reflects what it contains. See, now a person like Raghavendra or Ramana Maharshi and all those things, they are also physical body like you and me only. But because the content was so sacred, the physical body was glowing with glowing. So the glow is not of the physical body. It's not. It is through the physical body. It is not from the physical body. It is through the physical body.
So this all this cities, everything, villages, everything will be recreated.
No, it will be restructured. Everything will happen automatically. And no village will be hankering to meet any other village. There will be self-contained in every respect. Everyone will be happy with their own way. And if another village set of people come to see, everyone will be welcomed as their own. Nobody will be treated as stranger. There is no strangers in the village.
So there will be a cluster like in
there will be a cluster. See, one hamlet, let us say 50 families are there. 50 families in equal numbers. And everyone will be happy. Everyone's duty will be interact with each other on a daily basis. Do whatever work. You see, basically, activity will be performed for the fun of activity, not for earning money. There will be nothing called money. There will be nothing called money. Everyone will be in tune with God. And if everyone will be in tune with God, and if you want a snowfall, you create snowfall even in April.
So how will the land be? So it will be shared by everyone.
Everything will be shared. They know. See, everyone will have everything. Where is the question of say? It's just like me, mine, this thing will not be there. Everything is ours.
So land will be there.
Everything will be ours. God will be, everything will be there. Nature will be, everything. Nature, there will be no calamities, no famine, no floods, no volcanoes, no such thing. No such thing. This period is for 20,000 years. And now we are in the transition period. In 1974, Satya Yuga commenced. 432 years. This 432 years is for geographical changes, not for humans. Humans have to change instantaneously. Either you are good or you are dead. Because the new age, because what happens, suppose you are going to America, you are taking the car out on the road to keep right. You cannot say, I have been keeping left in India for last 30 years, it will give me some time. I will give you time, but don't come to the road. Go and play in the ground. If you come to the road and keeping the car left, you will be dead in 2 seconds. Somebody will bash you up and go. If you are alive, they will put you in chair. That's you are changing instantaneously. The people, human beings have to change immediately. They have no choice. You see, and every lot of people, the feelers are being sent through energies are flooding, outside is flooding. To receive the outside energies, you must look into your consciousness. God is not invisible, He is visible and turned inwards. Every one of us are gods.
Energy is coming from outside the...
From outside and inside both, simultaneously.
Inside how? Inside?
From the soul, it is being coming through the conscious, through Anandamaya, just throwing Ananda simultaneously. See, what has happened? Now, whenever you think of, let us say you think of Ramana Maharshi or Babaji, that very second you become so tranquil. How? Moment you think of them, they send a surge of energy through your consciousness. Then it floods from within. So you only need to put the barrier in your mind and intellect for a few seconds. They will cleanse it. ಈಗ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾರು, ಆವಾಗ ಯು ಅಲೌ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೇನು ಕಷ್ಟ? ಅವ್ರು ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ನಾವು ಬಿಡೋದಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು they are not come to steal it, they want to come to clean your shit. You are not willing to allow them. If ಏನೋ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಏನಿದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ, and there's nothing which you can give to them. They are masters. Babaji could create a golden palace for initiating Lahiri Mahasaya. He manifested a golden palace in a fraction of a second. And as Babaji was, as Lahiri Mahasaya was walking away, the palace started disappearing face by face. Things, yes, it's just nothing. So that means they have reached a level they could create that energy in the frequency. The ether manifests as a golden palace. They can do. See, basically, the present state in the world, it is because of the effect of Kali age. Everyone became so selfish. See, Kali age is centered with sense. Satya Yuga is centered with self. This is all. Kali Yuga only senses. They are only bothered about senses, gratifying the senses. They are not looking beyond that. So now you see what has come to. Millions are dying. People are not bothered about that. They want to be happy. And basically what has happened, when you think all are one, like see, suppose you drink a cup of tea or coffee, you don't have to tell that you must give so much to liver, so much to kidney, so much to brain. That distribution happens automatically. The energy gets distributed. Say the 2% of the body weight is brain, it contains 20% of the oxygen. That's a law, because maximum activity happens. You may see that brain is doing nothing, but brain stops, nothing will work. There may not be a physical action in the brain, but the electromagnetic action. That is why the IT people, they use so much of their brain, none of the physical body. They are using the fingers. They become sick very fast. If they don't get in tune with nature on a regular basis, on a daily basis, all of them, they will not see beyond 40. They will not cross 40. There will be enough. They will become like this sugar cane juice extract ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕೊನೆ ಏನು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಳ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. And these companies also, see, unfortunately the Indian companies, their mentality is the same. You see, even see, why can't they treat them properly? The same IT people, when they go to USA, they work only for 8 hours. Here you squeeze them for 14 hours. You are not giving anything extra to them. You feel that we are giving you more. Your more is because of the rupee conversion rate. It can crash anytime. When it crashes, then what happens? They will close down the companies. And what happens? These people are working at a they make such commitments, paying EMI 50,000 every month. Madness, I say. When you go on this real estate condition in Bangalore is very false. It is fake. This is not. Yesterday somebody that Amarnath was saying the cost of land is 12,000 rupees square foot. Hucha. What for 1 square foot cost is madness, I say. The same JP Nagar site was when it formed, it was 2,000 rupees whole land, 60 body was 2,000 rupees. In the 70s when it happened. Why? What is happening? This site, they are saying that when I built the house, they said when I bought it for 70 rupees square foot. When I was building, they said 350 square foot in 2003. Now they say it's a 5,000 square foot. I don't know what has happened to the land. It was
it is just speculation.
Sheer speculation, madness, I say. Like just my wife, she is married young. Now she is as sacred to me as she was when I married. You're not more sacred, less sacred. That's all. How do you do this? It's a madness.
What will be the relation, say mother-father relation,
see,
child?
Every relationship will be divine. Because everyone will be divine. You see? Because you don't like the bee picks up honey from every flower. Every bit of honey is sweet, no? No honey is
These
sweet.
days, but the relations are
Why?
different.
Because relationships are, see, if you have experienced the bliss of the self, you can express love. If you have not experienced the bliss of the self, you cannot express love. If you express love to everyone, nobody will be offended. Everyone will be happy. Now, everyone, any relationship is what I can get from that person. If I spend 10 minutes with them, will I get 100 rupees? This is how. And you see, parents, they bring up the children, they will take care of me. This thing will happen automatically. You children are born to parents because God manifests as children to the parents to venerate God. See, if we can give birth to a piece of stone called Vigraha and say that you have done Abhisheka, you have done Naivedya, can't you do it to a living human child? It sees you, it smiles at you, it plays with you. Can't you see God in that living child? You see the God in the living child. You do that itself as worship. You don't have to go and worship a piece of stone, not that is not necessary. You worship your child properly. Worship means what? Clothe it properly. See the smile. The smile of the child is the blessings. You see? Look at that. Look at your own child. After all, child is produced out of love. You see, How can you hate the child? The greatest creation thing in the creation is the newborn baby. When the child is sacred, the process of preparing the child is also sacred. Don't make it cheap. You see, sex is sacred. That is why we have the guts to inscribe it in temples. Why we inscribe it in temples? To we educate the people. That is our school. Because temple in Sun Temple they are educated. How this happened? There was one Varma king was there. So one of his king's duties satisfy all the people. One lady comes and says, my husband is not able to satisfy me. So what can I do? Like, it is your responsibility. King, you have to see this happen. So then he asked the military general, he said, can you satisfy her? Okay, he took her. Next, no, I am not satisfied. Then the minister was there, old man, said, sir, if you permit, the king with the like, what this? How can this? Said, okay. Next day the girl said, I'm fully satisfied. I won't think of sex for years. Then the minister, king asked the minister, how is that you did? No, this is already given by the rishis. It's called Kama Sutra. There are some points, sensitive points there. Then he said, such a great secret you are keeping in your. You let us build a temple. We inscribe it. Everybody know it. Let everybody know the secret. So he put a sun temple was built. Yes.
Okay.
So he built a sun temple. That means why they put it in the temple? To show that this is a sacred. It's like my guru also tell, your spiritual practice is as sacred as husband and wife relationship. Your relationship with God is very private relationship. Don't make a public affair of it. It is sacred. Keep it a secret. Sex is sacred. We'll keep it sacred. Yes.
Why was it given actually?
No, procreation. How do you bring out species? And see, because you have got physical body, there are several souls waiting to get a physical body. So do not provide them bodies.
So that's why marriage is
That's the marriage. So, see, like when you're hungry, you must eat food. When you're thirsty, you must drink water. This is also a physical, biological necessity. It is important, not only procreation, there is electromagnetic energy. The energy in male is different, female is different. When these blend together, life is formed. Life continues. So the life should continue and the energy blending should be required. Like if you have got a paper, you need a pen also.
Yeah.
It's a common. Everything is dual. Like I told you, everything is dual in the manifested creation. There's duality. And here what happens, if you understand the functioning of the physical body itself, even today, with all your science, you do not know the full capacities of the physical body. Like you do not know so many things on the earth. So much of mystery is there in this earth itself. Forget other space. So if you want to go into the entire universe, go inside. Go inside. You will see that manifest. You will see the entire manifestation inside you. You don't have to go to Saturn or any galaxy. Sit here, you can go. You can go to Andromeda galaxy by going inside.
And then what is the difference between male and female? Are there, is it?
See, the male and female is not only at the level of physical, at the level of mind. The Mananmaya Kosha, when it was given in Brahma Loka, some people are given female Mananmaya Kosha, some people are given male Mananmaya Kosha, they came together. So, that is why people are male want to become female physically, they want to operation. Because the Mananmaya Kosha, see, let us say, if a lady is oppressed by her husband, then next time gender agbeku. So that kind of thought makes them physical male body. So they do surgery. Because that they do that. You see, like you see now, you see a lot of American people, they have come here, they are in Tiruvannamalai meditating. It is not, they were Indians previously. Because attraction of Americans, they are born there. When they go there, they are not comfortable. They come back here.
So no one is superior because this society actually.
There is no superiority in the physical body or mind, nothing. But everyone is necessary. One is incomplete without the other. This is necessary.
We come as a group, is it?
Yes, we come as a group and we can go only as a group. Suppose if a husband and wife are there, I cannot go for liberation. Whatever punya which I do, 50% automatically goes to her.
Okay.
Okay, she has got her own punya. She's always got extra bank balance than mine. And see, it is not only to me. Suppose if I have chosen a group of 5, you say my daughter is also my group, my wife is also my group, my sister is also my group. They will also get my punya automatically. So just like having you 5 add-on credit cards. Ella bill ange bartha. So I have to pay the bills. It happens automatically. So, and when I am tuned for liberation, all of them get simultaneously liberated. I alone cannot go for liberation. Because when I go there, I have to go to the group. Group okay, then they accept further. So, when I am doing meditation, their manifestation is also getting cleansed. That's why Geneva, they are taking their duty also.
So we chose and came.
Definitely. This group happened then, long time back, first descent.
Oh,
After
okay.
again we are disintegrating.
So we'll be marrying the same person again and again.
Same, not necessarily. Suppose if you have got a group of only in Kali Yuga they said only is one husband, one wife. See, in the other Yuga people could have any number of wives because just like you see, it is a structure of an atom. That is, you see, hydrogen is got some 12, this oxygen has got 16, uranium has got 239 orbits. It is just like that. So Krishna had 1080. That is his orbit. It is like that, certain element. So that is why you can make nuclear weapon to uranium alone. Because it is because too many orbits very easy to split.
Oh, okay.
That is the end. So and see here the physicality was not there when we got the Mananmaya Kosha. Here understand. See, let us say for me there are 5 combinations. My wife is physical. It is not that I need to have physical relationship with other people. No, it's just an attraction. Even wife I don't have any physical relationship. I just it is just a being together. We chose to be together. That's all. You understand? Now again we have the physicality and we get and they make too much of issue of these things. It's not nothing, no big deal. My secretary in the office could be one of my thing. Anything is possible. This is not very big about. And because of this combination, now what has happened? Lot of species also born as human beings. Species have known this application. Suppose if I am very much fascinated by my daughter is fascinated by some dog. The dog is born as a male. She falls for him because that attraction is brought from that. So suppose one of my 5 comes, let them be the then they'll go through their experience and again they'll come back.
So in this group there will be one male and other
female.
Oh, okay. Then there will be a lot of females.
That's how it is. It does not make any difference. That is why most marriages are not working because they are not with the original pair. They are with somebody else. And who are the somebody else? Somebody else could be a species. For which they showed attraction in the previous existence, they showed attractions. That's all they stuck. Then you cannot complain about it. See here what happened. Whatever the mind conceives, it has to go through. ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಡೆದೇ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಜನ್ಮ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಜನ್ಮ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆ ಥಾಟ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಥಾಟ್ಸ್. ಸಿ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವೇ ಈಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸೇ ನಿಷ್ಕಾಮ ಕರ್ಮ, ಡೂ ಯುವರ್ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ and leave the fruits to me. If the fruits come through Krishna, you are not bound by the consequence of the action. Because how can you be bound by the consequence of action when you think you are not the doer? The Lord is the doer through you. That is his botheration. So that's how you should do. Basically what has happened, the physicality is very sacred. You see?
And how do you identify one's duty? Say you have to perform these things.
You see, like you have got a pen. What would you do with a pen?
Right.
You see? What you do with the purse? You keep your currency. What you do with the shoes? You wear. Like that, every individual knows what it is he is capable of.
But how do I identify? Okay, if
you have to go within, turn inwards. Your data, go look into the data inside, and for your reflection, look at the sun on a daily basis. You will discuss your daily agenda. On a daily basis, look at the sun, early morning sunrise. He will discuss the daily agenda and he will give the strength. And the beauty of looking at the sun in the first rays of sunrise, he will burn the 50% of karma instantaneously. He is doing free of cost. 50% of the karma is burned instantaneously. And he will give you knowledge and wisdom to handle the other 50%. So, they are daily free ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Look at him. All our nitya karmas were starting. Everyone doing morning sandhya vandana, looking at the sun. The farmer also looks at the sun. Everyone looks at. First they do. See, after all, sun does not want. He is the only giver. He keeps on giving. That's why all the temples are facing east. Why? We are not from there only. All gods are only saying that everyone is asked to turn towards east, not looking towards west. You are doing the mistake. You are looking at the Vigraha in the west. That's why west is prosperous. You look at the sun east. Everyone turn towards the sun. You see, you will become prosperous.
What is the science of Sandhya Vandana?
See, Sandhya is transition period. Vandana during the transition period. At the transition period, both the Sandhyas, morning Sandhya and evening Sandhya, the soul is at the Agya Chakra. Agya Chakra is the intuitional eye. So both the time if you do Sandhya, you know how the soul opens the third eye. Because that's a door which opens. In the morning it opens to come down. The soul has got a movement of 8. Between Anahata Chakra and Sahasrara, it moves the figure of 8. It goes up. Look, that crossing loop is here at the Agya Chakra. It goes in the Sahasrara. Then again, the smaller loop is this, the bigger circle. So this is the movement. At 12 noon, it is at the Anahata Chakra to digest all the material food. At 12 midnight, it is the Sahasrara to digest all, assimilate spiritual food.
So it moves.
It moves the figure of 8. It is like that. You see, hige. You think if you say I'm sitting side, no? Hige.
Oh, okay. It is like this.
Yes, the fulcrum is here. Illi imagine. Illi ಬಂದು ಈಗ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. And you see, soul is centered in the physical body. It has got a movement in the physical body. But the same as the sun, soul rises up, sun sets down.
Okay.
As it's like seesaw. ಇದು
Balance.
ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಇದು ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So when ಅದು ಇಳಿಯೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. When the soul is coming down at Brahma Murta, it comes slowly, comes down. When it comes down, the sun is rising.
Okay.
When the sun is down, it rises in.
So we have the
Yes. So when you are meditating during the Sandhya, you will know how it opens the third eye. Once you know how to operate the third eye, nothing is.
What is third eye actually?
It is intuitional eye.
Okay.
See, it is the Agya Chakra. You can get instructions from God directly. Agya Chakra. Agya is instructions.
Okay.
Chakra of instructions. You see.
And physically, actually, it is located somewhere in the.
Somewhere they see it is between here and the brain. You see, Lalata. That's why you put Appai, Vibhuti, Kumkum. Even the English word you call this as temple, no? This is called temple. Right? Because God resides. Why it is English word. They don't call it a church or mosque. Why they call it only a temple? It's different matter.
So that's what biologically actually they are not identified where is the.
Yeah. See, basically these chakras are in the Manonmaya kosha. They vibrate in the physical body. They are not the actual physical locations.
Okay.
You cannot physically see the chakras.
So they are called plexus actually in biology. It's a group of nerves.
Yes. And it is the energy which is pulsating through the nerves. Yes.
And then how is our brain powered? It is from the solar plexus.
You see, there is a connection. Your navel is the other station. Where both all lines can meet and here this Victoria. You see the side. So basically, and it here the change is cross rotating. At the navel it cross rotating. See, now you see your left hand. Now the energy right comes to the left hand. It comes again. It comes to the. See, it is a circuit is like that.
Okay.
It's not coming straight. From the right brain comes to the left side, and at navel it comes again and goes to the right.
Okay.
See, it goes like this. Like the snake, it goes.
It goes like this.
So basically, what has happened? Navel is the place. It's the umbilical cord is there. That was the source of food to you when you were in the womb.
Okay.
You understand? So it's a very sacred spot. Like this, if you can apply this castor oil around the navel and it takes all your problems, all solved. The center of the palm, the center of the soul, and the navel, where energy can go inside.
Okay, center of the palm.
Center of the palm. Yes, center of the palm and navel and this temple and armpits, where thing can go inside. Like hobble. Other person. So that's why you are asked to put this. Always feet should be clean. Okay, and lobby should be clean. Lobby, if you go to Ayurveda, lobby should be agadiya. See, constipation causes all diseases. The visarjana is more important. You can be without for 2 or 3 months. You cannot postpone defecating.
Yeah. And then how should we do the work? So selfless work, what does it mean?
See, everyone has to do work. Okay, if you do selflessly, that means very simple. We do not know what our self is, but we only know that I am able to talk because there is something called soul. We are able to hear because this much we understand. We intellectually understand. We have not experienced the self. Why? We are not experiencing the self. Soul is in the body. Self is that which is between the soul and the infinite circumference. Is the self. So you cannot see the self. You can only experience the self. When you experience the infinity of yourself, then you know the finiteness of the manifested creation. The infinite manifested creation is a minor reflection of yourself. It's a small reflection of yourself. Yes. So these things, theoretically it seems bombastic, but you have to experience it. When people who experience are people like Ramana Maharshi. They experienced it. Arvind, they experienced it and expressed it. But when you come to express the unlimited with limited words, it's very difficult. They are always, that's why they don't know. They set the process on you. You do the process. You are learning. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa once he spoke to Kadi and said, "Amma, I tried to tell this to people. After some time I get lost." You know what Kadi said? Why do you want the ego to show that you can express of me? You just show them, let them find it. You see, Kali says to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, why do you want to say that, have the ego to say that you can talk about the infinite? No, you can't.
What is ego?
Ego is identifying yourself with the body, mind, and intellect.
Okay. It
You are
doesn't
not
have
there.
any physical,
No.
nothing.
You are identifying yourself with the body, mind, and intellect. And you see, if you say, I can be egoistic, I got a beautiful body. I don't have, but I'm just saying, I got a beautiful body. I'm a very sharp, fairy intellect. I'm very good business acumen. I got mind. You can have ego, all these things, but none of these things are relevant. The soul laughs at you. Yeah. All these things you are getting. If I am not there, none of this can function. Anyway, that's how it is. See, basically, ego is letting God out. You see. You must be in tune with God. How can you have existence? Can you have existence without your soul? See, I don't need this soul. I can be doing fine. Fine, let us say. See, your physical body becomes sacred and pure because of the presence of the soul. Understand this. Retain the body like that. See, you are eating food is a naivedya to God. So what would you have? You won't eat filthy things with God. So don't eat filthy things.
Then what should be our diet actually?
Diet
For healthy.
as far as possible, uncooked things.
Okay.
Natural vegetables, sprouts, fruits. Straight away you are not able to shift over because used to this cooking. The stomach inside is for a raw kitchen. You can take raw food. It is designed for raw food.
Okay.
But when man invented fire and they thought that they could use it, they started doing it. So you must eat as far gradually wean away from cooked things. Gradually wean away. Shift gradually. When you are comfortable, don't force your mind to do something which is not comfortable. Make it comfortable gradually. Like children are very happy with the uncooked things. We only force.
So uncooked fruits,
vegetables, that's fine.
Okay.
And doing this, then you draw energy from the sunlight. See, the prana, which is the cementing factor, is there in 5 forms. The 5 elements. We are more dependent upon the food portion only, which is earth element. Other elements we are not.
So what are these 5 elements and where are they present?
Water.
Water.
You see that drinking water through air, through space, through fire. Fire is looking at the sun through fire. You see, and another is earth, food. See, all the 5 elements. So earthly matter is food. Like even when you take food, let us say you take 1 kilo of thing. So what you draw the prana from the food, the fiber is thrown out. And if you are used to taking only uncooked things, even your stool will not stink. It will not stink. Because you are eating dead things, it starts stinking.
So then we don't need say the growing paddy, all this agriculture, because we are culturing.
Yes. See, these seeds are for birds. You have seen pigeons? They will eat this tarboos seeds. When it comes, it doesn't come out as seeds. You eat seeds, will come out as seeds only. You eat and see. One day you shit in a newspaper, see it. It will come out as seeds only. You cannot burn that. You take a spoonful of ragi, don't chew it. It will come out as ragi only.
So only when we cook it.
But when the bird she doesn't, the bird is able to burn it.
So the system is like that.
System is designed. You take pigeons, they eat the tarboos, they eat ragi, all this hen and all, they take all this. But when they stool, it doesn't come, it full gets their body, the fire. Like Krishna said, Aham Vaishvanara Bhutva Praninam Deha Mashtita Prana Apara Samahitam Pachamyanam Chaturve. I receive. So he has designed different kind of kitchen for different kind of species.
Okay.
So he has created different kind of grains for that. The grains are for birds. We eat what is meant for the birds. We are flying around like birds. Restless. You cannot 1 kilometer duradalli signal. Still this fellow got 80 kilometers stand. Like birds. One branch, another branch.
So what should be ideal diet
Ideal
for
is fruits, sprouts, vegetables and roots.
But say man has progressed, discovered fire.
It is not progress. It is not progress. It is regress.
So in Satya Yuga, how it will be actually?
Every tree will yield wonderful flowers and fruits. People are consuming fruits only.
Then we no need of need of gas, no need of fire, no need of cooking.
Such not required.
No need of agriculture also.
Not required. Every tree will need wonderful flower and fruits. Everyone will be happy to be with each other. Everyone will be happy to be with God. Everyone will experience the presence of God. You see, again, you'll be standing in the queue to go to Tirupati and you will talking this thing and that. Once in the front, you will not talk to him. You allow him to talk. You listen to him. You see, Satya Yuga is being in front of the Lord. Then what is there for you? Let him do now. He will take care of everything. See, basically what has happened, even now, even when that happens, everyone experience this will take some time.
Yeah.
But immediately, what people should do,
Uh,
understand their inherent divinity,
mm,
experience the inherent bliss,
Mm.
express love to one and all.
Mm.
If you cannot experience your bliss, you cannot express love.
mm,
Otherwise, what will happen? The word love is very sacred term.
mm.
The West has abused the word.
Yeah.
They say love making.
Uh,
Having sex is not love making. You cannot make love at all. It happens. Like you cannot say a flower blooming. You cannot make a flower bloom. You have to wait. It blooms. Huh? You see? And when flower gives fragrance, see, knowledge which people carry should be like the flower's fragrance, not like a sword.
mm,
Huh? Everybody carries the knowledge like a sword, and they say charge for the knowledge. No flower charges for its fragrance. Anyway, people will understand, because see, the new age is not the people's choice, it's God's verdict. Nobody can appeal to that. It's Supreme God's verdict, nobody can appeal.
How do we remove the sickness then? In the, say, so many people are sick and.
See, they are sick because they think the wrong things.
Uh,
Let them do the right things, they will not be sick.
so our body doesn't age then?
Definitely not age.
Doesn't age?
No age.
Uh-huh.
The body will be tuned. See, after all, aging is a concept of the mind, more of the mind than of the body. Yes. There are people, the countries, people live 120 years with all the teeth intact. The school children, they have to go to denture, change, pull out teeth.
So if teeth fall, it never comes back. It's a lot.
Teeth will not fall, it will come back.
Will
If
come
it
back.
fall, it will come back. Every 60 years cycle, it will come back.
60 years.
If you eat natural foods,
Huh.
it will come back.
About the hair?
Everything will come back.
Everything.
Everything will come back. Everything is 60 years cycle.
60 years.
Yeah, 60 years cycle, it will come. It should come back.
Okay.
If you had the natural food, but you didn't have that.
Uh,
So that energies are not there.
Ah.
Yeah, ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ.
Okay.
That energies are not there in the physical body. And the life of a human body for Kali Yuga is 120 years. Now we don't even survive half the year. That's why you celebrate 60th birthday in a great way. Because in those days, even surviving 60 was difficult. This is simply because of our habits of life. See, in those days, 50 years back, walking 18 kilometers was a routine. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 kilometer ನಡೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಆಟೋ ಬೇಕು, ಗಾಡಿ ಬೇಕು, ಟೂ ವೀಲರ್ ಬೇಕು. You can't.
In Satya Yuga, the age will be 432.
430 years, more than 400 years. People live earlier. So this 400 years will happen not suddenly. Every century, the height will go, and the man's height will be 27 feet. Every century, the height of man will increase by about 6 inches.
Okay.
So 6 to 7 inches, the average height will be. Now the end of the century, the average height will be 6 feet. Last was 5 feet, 6 feet. And tall will be 7 feet, 6.5, 7, 6, 7, 7 will be tall. That will be called as tall. So next century, 7 will be the average. Yes. 7.5, 8 will be like that. You just keep on, and everything will change accordingly. And basically now, human beings will start living like Divya Purusha, like divine beings. After all, what is required? Yes, people are so selfish. And why do you think people amass things? So many millions and trillions. It's a kind of fear, insecurity of tomorrow. Not a secret devadre.
What is insecurity? Why
Insecurity, feeling that they are dependent upon this material. If they don't have the material, they cannot survive. If I don't have money tomorrow, what I will do? All this insurance, all thing is bunkum. Whole thing is bunkum. They simply put you fear. This earth is there for 2 billion years. Life has appeared and appeared. Nothing has happened. Everybody has been taken care of. You see? I mean, why don't you believe in your own self? Why do you need somebody else to take care of? You take care of yourself, no. Why do you need somebody else? Are you not? Is not God in you? God is available to you as much as He is available to anybody else. People are look within. See, you search the God in you, and He will show you the way. And because He is the way, He is the light. Like Christ says, I am the way, I am the light. See, again, don't individuate. It is a personality. You are watching a TV channel, whether it's Onida or DPL, what bloody difference does it make? You read the news, I say. The news is the same. Like this personality is a different TV channel. What is the big deal about it? We simply get stuck to the Onida channel, Onida Lord. Will Onida give a different news which other channel is not giving? You can't. It's ridiculous. See, basically what has happened? People are using religion to separate people. You see the reality behind every religion, you'll find it is one and the same.
So how should
you see, if you are going to America, you need dollars. In India, you need rupees. Okay. You go to another country, you need that respective currency. And everything can be converted. Originally, everything was based on the value of gold.
So what will be the religion in the new age?
Sun is the religion.
So one religion.
Only one religion.
all these relations will be like.
No, they
why-
become redundant. Just like, are you using a cycle these days? You're using a motorcycle. That's not, it's not the cycle is bad.
So you have something much more superior.
Much more superior.
So people
See,
will.
now you don't go to your chula and all. When the gas is there,
uh,
you adapt to that. That's not that you are breaking the chulas. Let it be like you don't use it, that's all. After all, when you understand, you see, just like you need the boarding pass till you get into the flight. After what is use the boarding pass? Huh? You got your seat, that's all. Nobody asked you the boarding pass also.
So, but these days all the religions fight. Ours is superior, Hinduism is superior, Islam is
No,
superior.
you understand. If you are interested in the color of the boarding pass, if you want to fight, that's your shame. That's what is happening now. Everybody, no religion can win. Because if it is religion, it is to unite, not to fight. Yes. Why should you fight? Because see, after all, whether you take any other religion, even ours, we don't call us Hindu Dharma. I don't say the Hindu Dharma. I will say Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana, you see, how the Sanatana Dharma came about it. See, Sanaka, Sanandana, Sanat Kumara. You see, Sujata. So this Sanatana is one of the person, one of the Sanat Kumar's Brahma's son. So Brahma asked them, this so much of souls are rushing towards the earth. See that they experience whatever they want to experience in one birth itself and go back to God. So he devised a method where he observed that every human being goes through 4 stages of life. The first 12 years is called as a child, then Brahmacharya Ashrama, then Grahastha Ashrama, then Vanaprastha Ashrama, then Sannyasa. So he devised, and whatever action he performs, it is on the basis of Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, under this category. So this has to be undergone in everyone's birth properly. So he codified a method saying that till the 12th person is a child, the sense instrument takes 12 years to fully develop. I don't understand people force 3 years children to buy. It's not necessary. It is not possible. You are only training. If they show that showing a skill, they are not genius. You are simply killing the child. Yes, these people who are showing a genius, after some time they become duffers. They become. You never allow them to. After between 12 to 24 is the Brahmacharya Ashrama. Then they are given all the skills of life, all the knowledge, everything is given. At 24, this is when you go to the next Ashrama, Grahastha Ashrama. See, in the first Ashrama, Brahmacharya Ashrama, you learn Dharma, Artha and all, and how to fulfill it, and Moksha also. All these things taught. Then when you enter the Grahastha Ashrama, you fulfill your desires, Artha and Kama, fulfill your desires. Artha is material comfort, Kama is desire, fulfilling your desires. Nothing to do with sex, you just fulfilling your desires. So, and you do this with the knowledge of Dharma and Moksha. So, see, because Dharma and Moksha, when you are doing this, you are perfect. And around later, see, taking this present average age of 60, 12 to 24 is Brahmacharya Ashrama, 24 to 48 Grahastha Ashrama. By 48, your children are ready to take over the reins. You hand over the reins. 48 to 60, you doing Vanaprastha. Those days, Vanaprastha, why the word Vanaprastha came out? Outside the village was forest. Outside the city was forest. Now we have erased all the 6. So they go into the forest. They are accessible to the city, are they? And put a hut and stay there, do the Nitya Pasana. Occasionally children will come to see them and they will go. Then slowly they are weaning away from the routine mundane activity. Then when they have past 12 years, that's the test of 12 years. Only the 12 years they are accepting whatever. By the time they are 60, the children are gone to the next, they are very comfortable. They feel that the parents, we don't have to disturb the parents. Then the parents, okay, now we go to Sannyasa Ashrama. The Ashrama Dharma of Sannyasa is different. The Ashrama Vanaprastha Ashrama is different. The Grahastha Ashrama is different. Each Ashrama is different.
That's how
this is called Sanatana Dharma. This is Sanatana. There is no, the word Hindu is a wrong word, bad word. What happened when Nadir Shah came to Afghanistan, before invading India, he sent spies to find out how this thing is. So they came and reported. Basically, there are 3 varnas. One is the educative class, they are called Brahmins. They are learned people, they teach and all this, and they are engaged in priesthood. There are another class of people who are rulers and administrative people, they are called Kshatriya. There is a trading community which engage in business, they are called Vaishyas. Then there are labor force who do physical work, they are called Shudras. This is Varna. So in Nadisha came back and in the Persian word, Hindu means one who doesn't do anything, who exploits people and cheats. You go and refer to Google. What is the meaning word Hindu?
Nadir Shah.
Yes. So this as an insult he called everybody Hindus. We simply say, because we are from Indus, we simply We are fools to accept anything which anybody says. No, we really justify that.
When was this word coined? Hindu?
When now you see find out when they acquired. So maybe I think when these people came, Mughals came. Before this was not there. In any Purana you hear word Hindu?
No.
It came under. So then we accepted this. Yes. And in the we separated religion Hindu. Then they are Muslims, and they start forcibly converting people. Muslims. Then the Christians after Christ came. See, Christianity came into the India when Saint Thomas came and landed up in Kerala. From there he started. He started. So how first set of Christians whom he converted were Nambudris. The Saint Thomas when he came, he saw a Nambudiri woman offering waters to the sun in that. Then he asked him, "What is that you are doing?" "I am offering oblation to the sun." These waters, but the waters you are putting are going up. How can it go to? If you sincerely pray, you can go. He took the waters went up from the sky. So that way he impressed the Brahmin. That's why the first set of people who converted were the Nambudris.
Okay.
They got converted. So like that. And after all, Christ is Vishwamitra. That's why he had 12 disciples. Like sun and 12 zodiac sign. Symbolic. And they say Vishwamitra came and simplified the process of. See, we were too much stuck in rituals and that. We made untouchables and all this things. To break that, he came. How can anybody untouchable? Like you say, when you are saying Brahmanatmakam Asit Bahurab Janyakrataya and Vaishya and Padya also. See, you want the feet of Narayana, but you are called Shudras. We are untouchable. How can you have the feet of Narayana without treating Shudras as untouchables? So ridiculous. Nobody is untouchable.
Okay.
Simple.
Varnas actually they said Brahmins came from the head, the Shudras came from the feet. Is that true?
See, it is means Brahmins are born with intelligence. Okay. They have to guide the first head first. Who is the head of the department? We ask. So intelligence, the guiding force should be. Then the ruling force, shoulders, strength. Then you need food, no? Somebody who brings the grain to the from the grower to the consumer. That's Vaishyas. You need to be standing from moving around in the Shuddhas physical. That's symbolic.
Just symbolic.
Symbolic, you see.
But then this is abused in current.
See, basically the Varnas were running horizontally. One above the other, only Britishers came and did this. They made Brahmins superior, they set them against all this. Before that, it was not there at all. Before that, everyone understood. See, Brahmin cannot wear upper garment. He must wear only dhoti and a towel because he will be identified. See, when you go to a doctor, a person going around with step, you know he is a doctor. A person who is going with a hat, you know he is a warden. He is a ward boy. A lady with a nurse cap, he is a nurse. You identification, no. So their identity was there. If a person going with a sword is a Kshatriya. Brahmin is to go with the darbar and so he is source of knowledge. That means how do you identify? See, knowledge is, he had the knowledge for to educate both Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudras also. A Shudra used to come and ask the Brahmin, "Sir, I want to put this crop, which is the right Muhurta?" He used to calculate because for him the almanac was at his fingertip. So today, if you want to put a house gram, okay, it is Wednesday is better, you must put it in this thing. Okay, you tell him to do that. Like that. So they used to educate. And because you see, and the Brahmins, the system also says that they should not have any possessions.
Yes.
They should have no possessions. They cannot have food for tomorrow. They must only think of today. And they can go and take Bhiksha only in 5 houses. Ask for Bhiksha. And each time repeating Bhavati Bhiksha, they repeat 36 Gayatri. 3 times 108 Gayatri. Wishing the welfare of all the beings in the home. Even if they don't get, they go to the next house. In the 5 houses, if they don't get anything, they must think that God has ordained them to fast that day. Fast and repeat. So they cannot have a second pair of dress. So when your dress somebody is to give them, they have to wear. And the society thought it is very important for us to protect the Brahmins because they were source of knowledge. If they don't guide us, what? So they could come and do Lakshmi Puja in a Vaishya's house and Kshatriya's house and they'll become rich. But these people will not do it for them. They are supposed to do it.
In New Age, there will be no concept like all this.
No such thing, not required. Everyone will be in tune with Brahman.
Okay.
These Varnas will not be there. These Varnas will not be there.
This was just given as in the form.
Say it is the given to the actually these Varnas were not Brahmana Vaishyuddha. No, it is only Brahmacharya Ashrama. Ashrama was given.
Okay.
The Varnashrama Dharma is this. not Brahmana, Vaishya, Shudra.
Okay.
See, ashrama is what? Brahmacharya ashrama, grahastha ashrama, vanaprastha ashrama, sannyasa ashrama.
Okay.
These things are common for everyone.
Sanatana Dharma.
Is Sanatana Dharma. This is common for everyone. This Brahmana, Vaishya is only, what do you call it? Functional categories. Yes. You must know who is a mechanic, who is a driver, who is a...
Okay.
So,
So,
any more questions?
I have many more. We'll take in the next session.
Yes, okay.
9:40. Okay.
Done with walking, no?
Yeah.
Step-wise management.